but also, know when it's time to run set or kind of get a little bit more organized.
Breanna, one of the biggest differences from this team compared to last is the increased responsibilities for Niara Safi. Having watched her throughout the year, having gone up against her in big exhibition, where can you say she's made the biggest strides in her game from this year to last year?
Yeah, I think she's really just trying to find her rhythm. Obviously, she's done a good year, but getting back out there, knowing what's the little things, the intangibles that she can do, running the floor, setting great screens, rebounding, and then building off of that, not playing outside of herself and just doing what she does.
Breanna, coming back from the Olympics, over the years when the U.S. wins gold, and this as well as anybody, it gets leverage for let's push the CBA, let's push the TV deal, the charter. Obviously, there's still much more of a ways to go, but so much has been achieved now, and you and the sport are so popular. How does this moment now feel at all different, maybe from the past or the same almost?
Yeah, it almost feels like, we have this movement that's happening that's just constant and consistent. Like you were saying before, it's like coming back from an Olympics where you're trying to build and use this as fuel and motivation. We're not doing that as much just because people are kind of appreciating us for what we do. And at the same time knowing that, we're in a very special time, but also, the opportunity to opt in or out of the new CBA. You guys saw the TV deal. We're in a great place, but we're not going to settle for anything.
Mark. Mark.
So, you guys came out and you guys hit the ground running.
Yeah.
I mean, how does that happen?
Yeah. The LA game was really impressive. I think that, nobody kind of knew what was going to happen. Sav and I were with the team earlier in the day. But we came out, we just had fun. We enjoyed one another, and we knew that, no matter what happens on the court, let's play through it, and let's not give anyone an excuse to why, we didn't have the start that we wanted to. And, when the ball is flowing the way that it was, we weren't really running many sets. That's when, you're able to play free and have a lot of fun.
Hey, Stewie. It's Women's Empowerment Night. Can you just tell me really quickly what that phrase means to you?
Women's Empowerment Night is should be an everyday thing. Continuing to give women the opportunity and the platform is what we're all constantly fighting for. And who doesn't want to celebrate women?
Yeah.
So can you talk about the vibe of playing both Belgium and then the France home nation, the crowd vibe,
Yeah.
and how fun that was,
Yeah.
and then seeing Sabrina give the shit show?
Honestly, the Belgium game was pretty crazy because we were playing in a big arena compared to, what I would compare to the Carrier Dome, for those who have been there. Very soccer stadium, 25,000 people there. And Sav had to let them know at the end. We were playing for points, and that's what you do in the Olympics. And then the same in France. You want to play the host country for the gold medal game. Atmosphere was wild, but especially after having no fans in Tokyo, we wanted to have all the fans there for us, whether they were cheering for us or against us.
Right.
Touched a little bit on the defense at the beginning, but I'm curious, in your mind, how have you guys been able to take a jump even from last year's defense to this year's defense as a team, and specifically with Sabrina? We've seen her take, a lead, particularly even on that end of the court. How has she been able to?
For everyone to kind of just take a little bit of ownership defensively. How can we all get better individually, and also that makes it work collectively? And understanding the scout, we're going to play to what our coaching staff wants us to do, and make sure that no matter what, people mess up, we have one another's back, and they get one shot.
Breanna, you talked about women's sports and its building, its moving.
Sorry.
You see that to be unrivaled league. What can fans expect from next year?
Fans can expect the Unrivaled to be one of its kind. I think that we're just only continuing to build. The roster is getting better and better, and I'm really excited for what's to come in January.
You're having a great season this year. How do you fight off complacency right now with this team?
We haven't done anything yet, so that's really it. We like where we're at, but we know that we need to keep going.
Brian?
Have you, I guess specifically in terms of, Sabrina obviously and, a three-point shot improved in her three-point shooting last year, but this year, it looks like she's having a career best year.
Yeah.
What have you been able to see from how she's been able to improve, specifically on that end?
She's just finding the ways that she can make an impact defensively, and it's different player to player, and realizing, all right, what's the toughest shot what's the shot that we want to give up? long contested two. How can I make my player shoot that shot? And just not giving up on plays.
Breanna, your fellow former Huskies, Gabby Williams, is set to sign with Seattle. First of all, how happy does that make you? But on the other hand, what does it do for the balance, for the rest of the balance in this league? And at the same time, how impressed are you with the backcourt depth that this team has assembled, even with the loss of Marie Johannes?
Yeah, I mean, what a loaded question. Obviously, very happy to see Gabby back in the league. Just the way that she continues to evolve her game and make an impact. Obviously, at the Olympics with France, but now back in the WNBA is something that's really important. And I think, for us, a lot of people are getting a lot of different opportunities, and they're stepping up and living up to that moment and knowing that when their number is called, they're ready.
Breanna, speaking of Sabrina, when a player becomes a first-time Olympic champion or a World Cup champion, the Chelsea players, I'm sure, can attest to, her life changes forever in so many ways. Fame, sponsorship, all this stuff. She was already well known. Now she's a gold medal winner in the Olympics. How much does a player's life change after that first one, and how much is her life going to change?
I mean, I think that her life is going to change because she's an Olympic gold medalist, and that's something that not many people can say. And, with all the accolades, it's like that's the high for the high. Representing your country, winning a gold, especially talking about the way that her family came to America and things like that. It means a lot for her country, the world, but also herself.
Thanks, dude. See ya.